We're excited to announce a new release of Layer7 API management. In this release, we focused on providing an enriched developer experience for API consumers, including API tagging, rich API documentation, and hashed secrets, and enhanced API security and lifecycle management, including improved permission controls, federated deployment, and support for new protocols. Let's look at a few of these features in more detail. We've introduced a new org publisher role that grants API publishing permissions within an organization. The concept of an organization is applicable to external or internal teams. An API's managing organization allows all org publishers to edit the management permissions and visibility permissions of the API. Portal admins can now assign organizations to proxies, limiting deployment of APIs to only the proxies exposed for that organization. You can view the proxies that an API is deployed to by accessing the API and clicking on the Deployment tab. Automatic deployment of APIs is performed upon organization assignment. For on-demand deployments, you can deploy, undeploy, and redeploy the API with a single click. You can now create tags and associate these tags to APIs while creating or managing APIs. Tagging helps you categorize similar APIs and improves their searchability. On the API's listing page, you can see the tags that are associated with each API. You can filter APIs using one or more tags. Once you access the API, you can navigate to the edit mode to see the tags that are published. The portal admin can now control how Portal deploys applications to proxies using the application deployment type of on-demand. Admins manage application deployments to proxies by making calls to the API key deployments resource in the Portal API. The Portal admin can now view an application's deployment details on the Deployments tab. Publishers can now provide additional business context for APIs using custom Markdown documentation. Publishers can add API documents to describe use cases, add usage guidelines, show performance metrics, or describe API best practices. Custom API documents are on the Documentation tab. They're in addition to the Swagger documentation on the Spec tab. In Edit mode, your document is shown in a side-by-side view, where a preview of your document dynamically appears as you add content in the Edit pane. You can now build customized charts that help you drill down to specific API metrics and visualize the exact data based on your business requirements. The enhanced drill-down options now allow fetching data by proxies, URI, and response code. You can also group or ungroup data by URI patterns. The chart then shows a single line chart for the grouped entities. You can stack filters to further drill down the data based on your requirements. Add response code filters to see the number of API hits for each code. In summary, these new Layer7 API management features offer a richer user experience and API insights, and a more fine-grained access control in managing the API lifecycle.